Well, good evening, everybody. Um, is it okay that I'm a little bit nervous? Move my phone out of the way because it's going to be buzzing all night. At least the mic's on. At least the mic is on. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Been waiting to do this all day. I know a bunch of people have asked to watch this and to have me do this because I talk a lot about it on my morning show. So I thought I'd go a little live, a little bit at night, and just talk about, make sure you wear that hat this weekend. So everybody, I'm going to wear it unless it turns 200 degrees. I am going to wear this hat this evening or all weekend. So I will wear the hat. I plan on wearing the hat, Ken. So thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. This is either technology-wise, this is going to be, it is what it is. But I wanted to go through, I talk a lot about it on my show, on things that I do to list some cards. So we're actually going to list some cards. I'm going to talk about what I do, why I do it, show examples of, and then we're going to talk about pictures. We're going to talk about recommended specifics, and we're going to take a little bit of a deep dive into the recommended specifics and what I've been seeing that should be tripping people up, and some warnings that I'm going to give about what I've experienced over the past couple of weeks. So we'll just go ahead, and I'm going to what I've decided I'm going to do is I'm going to talk a little bit. I'm going to switch screens and do some work, and then I'm going to come back and look at the chat. So I'm going to be going back and forth and back and forth. That way I can make sure, hey, what's up, Herman? What's up, Herman? That way I can make sure that I get people's comments read, that people will know that I'm not just talking to be talking. And I want to make sure this is semi-interactive. So the first thing, let's start about SEO. Let's talk about SEO and what does that mean? SEO stands for search engine optimization. And what it allows to do is it allows your card to be searchable or be found on not just eBay, but eBay, Google, Yahoo, Bing, all of the major search engines. And one of the nice things about doing SEO within eBay is one of the largest search engines, and then you put on top of that, on top of Google, and it's if you can get on top of the top listings of eBay, then you can get on the top listings and first page of Google, making your card a lot more visible. All right, so that's the whole point and why you want to look at SEO. Or one of the key things to doing that is to find the keywords that are relevant for your card. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to look at Justin Jefferson tonight, and we are going to list 2 cards for Justin Jefferson. All right, we're going to go with Chronicles because I like Chronicles, and we're going to go with the variation. Okay, and we're going to talk about variations and why to do variations one way and why to do variations another way. So we are going to talk about doing that. So, all right, let me flip screens and go to. Let me first share my screen. Share screen. Share screen. Window. And here. All right, so let me make sure. Yes. Okay. So you can see my eBay store. Is that okay? Hey, Tigers. Hey, Tigers. Is this, can you see this okay? Or would you prefer for me to go this direction? It might be easier for you to see it this direction, and we'll just go with this, especially when we get into the recommended specifics. Okay. So what I did is I originally started looking for, and through previous searches, what I found is for any rookie card. Okay. You want to search for player name and rookie card. All right. This is my first step. And all I want to do here is, and I want to make sure I'm looking at trading card singles. All I want to do is find a Justin Jefferson card. I don't care what it is. I don't care. I want to just click on Justin Jefferson, and we're going to click on sell now. The reason why is I don't want to have to put in football. I just don't want to change the category. Okay. I'm just lazy. This is my lazy way of not changing the category. All right. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to this tab. And this tab can be found on eBay. So that, as you can see, this is just a regular eBay store. You're going to scroll all the way to the bottom, and you're going to pull on this right here, Security Center. Okay. This is a little known tool within eBay that will allow you to do keyword searches for eBay. Okay. So right there, this is where I'm getting Justin Jefferson rookie card. And any player that you find that's a rookie, you're going to get first name and rookie card. All right, let's go a little bit. Justin, let's see, Justin Jefferson. Can you tell? And then look, so auto. All right. You can play around with this. It took me a little bit to kind of figure out what nomenclature I wanted to look for. Okay. So we're looking at a Justin Jefferson rookie card. Next, we want to go with Chronicles. So we'll do 2020 because of the year. Uh-oh, what happened? But what this is telling you is that there's no keyword that matches Justin Jefferson rookie card. Let's try Chronicles. Okay, so there's Justin Jefferson Chronicles. No. Let's try Chronicles Panini. No. All right, so what this is telling me is that within eBay, Justin Jefferson rookie card Chronicles is the most highly sought after name. Okay, so I'm going to take this, copy this, and go to SEO keyword. Okay, this is the SEO keyword tool. All right, I've saved it as a bookmark. I'll let you just I'll wait for a second. I'm going to go back to the other screen and read comments or whatnots, but key in for Google SEO stack keyword tool. All right, no comments. So what we're going to do is we're going to paste these words here. Justin Jefferson rookie card Chronicles. All right. And if you notice down here, Google, Yahoo, DuckDuckGo, Amazon, Bing. I already know what it is for eBay. Okay. So I don't really need to do eBay. So start the engine. And you're getting keyword searches. All right. This will take you a while to play around with. Okay. What you want to do is you want to get number one keywords that are stacked within your particular card. All right. So this is, after doing this a couple of times, what I came up with was Justin Jefferson Chronicles card 2020 rookie Panini. Let's clear it. Stop. Clear. Start. All right. So there's Prism, Absolute. So there's not really another, you don't want to do a rookie card, Panini card. I mean, you really don't, natively, you don't want to do that. So we'll just stop there. I'll go back. Any questions? Is this making sense to everybody? Am I going too fast? Am I going too slow? All right. So what I came up with was Justin Jefferson Chronicles card, and that's 51 characters. You're allowed 80 characters max within a title. All right. So we've got here, create your listing, and we're going to go here. Good Lord, we know, and creek don't rise. Well, we're short. We're short a couple of one particular character. I guess I'm Vikings. Wonder why that's not working. There's probably a space in here. Is that right there? Nope. I guess I must have miscounted. So I'm going to leave that Vikings off because it just doesn't seem to make. If you really wanted to put in a large keyword, then you would put in something like that to give it another large keyword. Does that make sense? All right. So then this is me. This is my preference. We're going to go with, these are categories that I built within my store. Okay. It's going to be football. It's used. And then I typically say, please see the photos for, and you can put whatever you want here. You don't actually have to, I mean, you put anything, but this is what I found commonality comfortable for me to be able to just represent the card well, because that's the last thing I want to do is I want to misrepresent the card. So photos, let's talk about photos. So there's a lot of processes. There's a lot of ways you can do photos. There's a lot of ways that you can set your camera and everything up. This is my setup. All right. I've got an arm here that's bendable. I can maneuver it. I can move the card up, and I always put a loop here. All right. So that it kind of stabilizes. I've got a level. So I level the camera this way. I level the camera this way. And this is a more downward. So you can see, I try to make sure it's 100% level. And then I put the card relatively centered in where I've got enough spacing. And all I use is some just regular dollar pack Walmart construction paper as a background. So, and this is, Ken, this is the way, it's taken me a while, but this is the way eBay isn't user friendly. eBay is not designed for users. eBay is designed for programmers. Okay. And I'll show you how you can tell that when we go into recommended specifics, because recommended specifics are completely messed up. So when you start thinking about how a programmer uses programs or writes this, then it becomes a little easier to try to follow the flow and to, just a simple 99-cent construction. And I went into Walmart. I've got 50 different colors, 50 different sheets, and I change them out whatever the day, whatever I feel like, or if a color, if it's got green on it, I use purple or pink or a light color. It also gives you a chance to play with of how the attractiveness of the card is, the edges, everything. Okay. And with this setup, there's two ways that I can do this. I can connect this phone to my computer through USB port, or I can email the pictures of the cards to myself through Gmail. Downloading is faster and more efficient. Just tell me, I can't factor for variation listings. I will get there. I will get there. All right. I will get there. The limit with sending through email pictures is you can only do 10 at a time. With downloading, you can download. All right. So then what I will do is I will go through and I will, here's the pictures, open, very simple. And it's running slower because I'm running live. So it normally does not run this slow, but as you can tell, you can see the orange and you can very distinctly see the corners. All right. So we'll save that one. And again, you can see again the corners, the edges. I like this contrast. So that way you can tell a lot about the card. All right, so there's PA23. We're going to use this one. All right, so we're going to add photos. Oh, it's me. Add the photos. And there you go. So this is where it gets funky. And this is where probably where 90% of the people should still be seeing a eBay sell screen. Yes, 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 you should be. Okay. This is where it gets funky. Okay. And this is where recommended specifics. So Bo likes uploading through eBay file exchange. eBay file exchange does not like graded. It does not like this particular field. I haven't been able to get it to work yet. And eBay has now made this the #1 recommended specifics. They're recommended specific. And if you're not adjusting your recommended specifics, you're going to get in trouble. And I'll show you why here in a little bit later. So graded? No? All right. Like that. We're going to notice that later. All right. This field, this grade field, is the only field on a non-graded card you will not be able to fill. You will not be able to fill this field at any point in time. Okay? It will only accept a number. And if you try to put if I try to put any number on this on a non-graded card, then it opens you up for it just opens you up. So notice here you can't do professional grader, you can't do certification number. You can fix this later. I make all my cards. All right, and then from here, 2020 Panini Chronicles, and I'm just going to fix this. Just say, there it is. Where'd it go? So there you go for that. Manufacturer Panini. Okay, so most people stop here. Okay. Hey Mark, if you stop here, the athlete is not searchable. You have to add that. You have to add that. Otherwise, it is not searchable. So there. And I'm going to put, this is my features. This is where you put in the different features of the card. This is how I do it. RC. And again, it's all about search engine optimization. This is an insert, so rookie insert, card, insert, RC, insert. And again, notice I'm not leaving them here. I'm clicking on add to move it up. All right. League, National Football League, card name. I've seen a lot of people put different things in, but if you look, this is the type of information that they want. So they want card name, Charizard. What I have been putting is Justin Jefferson, 2020. A quick description of the card number. So if you notice up here, I did not put a number sign. All right. Through my research, what I found is you do not want to put the number sign here. The search engine prefers non-number signs. And typically it prefers no dashes. It just wants PA23. When I did my research earlier, this particular, it wanted the PA dash. So we'll come down here and we'll go card number, and then I'm just a little all conformed. Item description. And I have this thank you statement. It should have already been up, so I apologize for that. And I will copy this portion. And all this is saying is that I will ship the card in a penny sleeve, card saver, plain white envelope, shipped via USPS first class PWE tracking, letting people know it's the best way to ship cards. And then once it's mailed, I will let them send. And this is part of the standard message that I use. I've said this before. I'll kind of play around with this, but hi, Kent. Thanks for your perfect purchase. I'm taking your card to the post office. Tracking number. Please leave me feedback and then connect. And then thank you. So it's just a very simple note that I give to keep everything, just to say howdy. eBay is stupid. Just wait. Just wait. All right. So fixed price. What I know, and I've done this research before, so I'm going to go, now $5.99, and I'm going to do a best offer. No than 4.25. All right. Quantity. So I have, how many I have? I have 9 of these. All right. Sales tax will automatically be fixed. I want immediate pay. And then I've set up 85 cents PWE with tracking. Okay. I'm going to tell it it's a letter with 1 ounce. All right. And then I always boost. And then I always add volume pricing for discounting. All right. Then I will go through, give it a quick glance. Yes, yes. My biggest deal is I will accidentally put leftover right, and this will show instead of this. So that's always fun. No grade, near mint, Justin Jefferson. Looks good, 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 looks good. Now I'm going to list this. All right. And then I'm going to come over here. This is what it looks like. I don't like that panini football. That's why the Vikings wouldn't work. So now I know why the Vikings wouldn't work. We are going to edit from here. Revise. All right. So take out the NFL. We still have characters left, 2 characters, so we're good to go. The reason why I did not put RC here is because the title listing and search engine doesn't care for it, but I've got it right down here. So if anybody does a search for it, it's down here, RC, insert rookie card. Yep. And then RC insert rookie card. So now it is good to go. Update. And voila. Looks clean, looks good. Search engine optimized. Give it about 3 or 4 minutes, and we'll go back and we'll fix the 2 fields that you can't fix. Okay? So again, Security Center and SEO Stack. All right. So what questions do we have for that part? I make sure that every field is filled, either with a none or not applicable or NA or something to make sure that that field gets found. Okay? And what you're filling in are these right here. All right. Let's see if there's any questions. Yes. All right. So now, here's where we get into recommended specifics and required specifics. All right. This is the big pain. This is the big pain 24-pound gorilla. All right. There are 3 levels of item specifics. Okay. There's item specifics recommended, which is what they're looking for. Item specifics required soon. And then there's item specifics immediate attention. If you get item specifics and immediate attention, the listing is no longer searchable through the eBay engine. And how do I know this? 2 days ago, I went to this screen and all of this was gone. All of this was gone. All of my medium level listings were gone. And I had to go back. I spent about a day and a half fixing these recommended specifics. So it took forever. It took a full day to fix this. All right. And let me see if it's up yet. It's usually a minute. Okay, so this is what you normally see. Okay. When you click on added recommended, add item specifics. All right. Notice right from the screen, it goes right here. Okay. What it doesn't show you is this. This is the most important part of add item specifics. This is absolutely 100% required. And if this is not filled in, they will delist your listing. So when you upload the spreadsheet into the eBay engine, the typical spreadsheet does not have graded or sport. So if you keep adding them, eventually every single one of those are going to go into recommended. Now they'll let them go through their first iteration of renewal. But once they go into that iteration, they will stop listing that and force you to fix graded and to fix sport. All right. So notice how you couldn't fix professional grader. All right. Now it's fixed. All right. Certification number. Now you can do it. All right. Autograph authentication. Here, it won't let you put anything in of your own. So what I have done is just put in the manufacturer. All right, signed by, it was not signed by anybody, so you can add custom value. All right, manufacture date. Actually came out in 2021. So then show more item specifics. This is where probably everybody gets hung up. And what I found to be the smoothest is to go from left, bottom, right, top, bottom. Okay, and you'll see why here in just a second. Standard, original, card stock, no, language, English. This field, if you come over here and put frequent no before you fill in this description, it won't let you go back and fix it. So that's why I've gone through and gone from top to bottom. So none, 20 point. Then we go back up to the top, signed by none, manufactured, frequent, United States, autograph, no, autograph format, you can put your own, none, event, tournament, none. And I would use these fields as like an all-star card or a Super Bowl card or something like that. That's when I will put custom bundle, no. So it just locked down this field, as you can see. And then here's the other kicker. Mark that right there. Because if you don't mark it, it will continue to try to ask you to fill in the grade field. It will continue, and it will leave it on item specific recommended. Now, when I hit click save, boom, item specifics are gone. I agree. I agree 100%. I agree, Ken, 100%. That's where you know it was built by programmers and not by users. And it was built with a product manager who wants specific information without thinking about the process. Okay? Let's go to item. Let's go straight to, we'll go back to my listings. Now, if you see, I've left this open. This is what I was working on the other day. I left these open on purpose. So here's another kicker. This particular card has a offer out on it. And by offer, it's where you can go here to listings. Where you can go to just standard active listings. And you've got here, send offers eligible. Well, I sent an offer out a couple of days ago on that particular card, on this card. I can't change these specifics until that's done. I can try, but I can't do it. All right. So I can go no and then save. But it's still going to say, when it's done searching, Oh, see, it changed it. Item specific required soon. It just put it into item specific recommended. All right. We'll go here. And if you notice, look where it went. It went to recommended. It did not go all the way to the top to graded. Again, I don't know why it did this, but it did. So no. And then again, I'm going to go to set Topps Heritage, Colorado Rockies, Near Mint, card number, again, 306. Sports trading cards, autographed Topps, season 2021. We're going to go to Blackman, grade ungraded. Here's another kick. Here's another kicker. All right. Here, MLB. Well, MLB isn't a frequently selected. Major League MLB is. In all of what everybody's been putting in through the spreadsheet, it's been MLB. It hasn't been Major League MLB. So it will continue to ask you to change these recommended specifics. 2020 Topps. And then again, come back over here. Sure, I spelled Charlie right. Verification number. None. All right. See, none. Again, written by a programmer. Stand by. None. All right, so back to item specifics. Here's wherever, I mean, again, standard, original, card stock. No, English, bundle description. And what it's doing when it's hiccuping, it's updating on the fly. You see that hiccup? All right, so no autograph format. None. Event tournament. See, it's thinking. None. It just auto-saved. When this auto-save option, they never thought, oh, well, people are doing actions during this process. All right. We go back up here. Don't save, because again, grade. If I move this ungraded into something else, it will automatically delete it and you won't be able to save it. So save. Provided condition. Oh, man. So this is another glitch that I just found out about a couple of days ago, and I completely forgot about it. So we have to go into the revision, and you have to add you have to add used. And you can only do it through bulk or through this process. And I tried to do this through bulk and it wouldn't work. Please see the all right, so accept all. So now you're back where, see, it won't let you save. And then look, it won't let you do any of these. So no matter what, you're going to have to go back in and fix these specifics. So Charlie Blackman, again, programmer, add Colorado Rockies, base. Major League Baseball, 306. Go 1, Topps, none. Have to add. None. Other. Charlie Blackman, trading card, 20 point, and then it goes on to your regular deal. Yeah. So look, item grade is missing. So now they want graded no. This is new. This just happened. And every day they are coming up with a different fix or tweak or something. Updating listing. So now we have to wait for this to become live. And if you notice, picture here, that's because I did this through eBay File Exchange. So if I wanted to replace, I basically would have to go back and replace this picture, which is probably why this hasn't sold, because the picture's so bad. Again, written by programmers, not by people who actually use it. So I could go through and add let's do this. Let's go to revise your listing, done now. We'll do Jefferson search. This is the only really nice thing about this. Now that all of this is fixed, once you sell a similar item, it translates through. So if I wanted to just add the pink, one of these. Yep, there's the pink. So we'll add these two, open. And then pink card. I'm not going to do all of them. I ran out of, so I can't really put it in. Ran out of item specifics. All right. So then I'm going to come down here, change my pricing. And what did I say? Everything else stays the same. And I just did a variation listing. So why not just build a variation listing the way that you did before? Okay. So when building a traditional listing through variation, what you did is you went through, this isn't it. Sorry, guys. Here it is. Nope. I killed it. Let me just stop it. Let's see, stop sharing. And we'll go back to being me. When you did a traditional listing for variation, you used item specifics for different cards. Now you can't use the term item specifics because they already coined it as one of theirs. So for a variation listing, you basically have to scrap the whole thing and start it fresh all over again. I know. So Excel spreadsheet, I can at a later time show y'all how to add to an Excel spreadsheet to make all of this easier. I have not done an Excel spreadsheet upload to go through this to see what the effects of the spreadsheet has on recommended specifics. I don't know yet. So I'm not 100% sure. My guess is that you're going to have to go back and adjust. And if you're going to have to go back and adjust, then you might as well build it the old traditional way anyway. So when I say that it is taking longer to add cards into eBay, that is why. And you can do the quick listing through the phone. You can do all of that. But the problem you're going to have whenever you do that is these recommended specifics. And you're going to have to go through and fix these. You're going to have to fix this graded field. If you don't, it's going to delist your listings. So yeah, that's the crux, and that's why it's been taking so long, and that's taken a couple of days to figure that out. But I wanted to give examples and go through and show everything that I've been actually talking about on my show in the morning, to show y'all physical examples, to give you what I'm talking about when I say item specifics, when I say graded, when I say all this other stuff. You're like, well, what is he talking about? Now you can understand what's going on and a little bit more of what's going on. So what questions? I had planned on going an hour, but from the way everything's going, it looked like everybody'd rather just like take a nap. Which, yeah, it makes me want to take a nap too after I spent 3 hours through bulk listings trying to figure out how to repair everything. But eventually I got it fixed to where all of my listings did show back up. So, well, if that's it, if there's no other questions or anything, then I'm gonna shut down for the night. I know it wasn't easy peasy smooth, and it wasn't anything that anybody wanted, but I wanted to show what was going on the back end, and why the train of thought was the train of thought. And maybe through time this will get fixed. I don't know, but that's the way it is right now. So hopefully we'll get better. That's what I got, y'all. I'm not going to go live in the morning. Tomorrow morning, I'm probably going to spend a little bit time extra in the bed, because I will be at the Dallas Card Show tomorrow. And if the internet will let me, I'm going to go live. So I'll go live at Rich's booth, and we'll have conversations. But that's what I got. Thank you for your time, y'all. Y'all have a great day, and I hope it wasn't too painful for you. Bye.